Hi, it's Peter with Empower Network again. If you have watched my last video about the butterfly effect, then you have already set the stage for this next video I'm doing right now. Basically, the butterfly effect is all about the fact that a tiny change, a tiny action on one side of the world can make a huge difference somewhere completely different, even if you might not even be aware of that. A tiny insect like a butterfly fluttering its wings can make a huge difference on the opposite side of the earth. Anyway, based on that, there was a gentleman by the name of Deming, and he had performed 50 years plus of statistical study. And he came up with something that was later to be known as a change in history, a turning point. It was recognized as that by the whole world. And oh, by the way, I'm reading out of my book, The 1 Minute Millionaire, that is talking about just that. Anyway, he came up with the theory, and I think it's correct, that there is a beginning and an end to every process. And if you focus on the first 15% of initial action to that process and get it correct, then chances are that the remaining 85% will just fall into place and get you where you need to go. And basically, this particular book is designed to help realize that and help you on the way to becoming a millionaire, to reaching your goal. It can apply in many different life situations. Well, just like the 1 Minute Millionaire book and the Law of Attraction, which is mentioned a lot in this book, Empower Network looks at the same principles. And basically what I'm trying to say is a lot of people, they start out with something, be it a business, be it some undertaking in their life, and they get started and then they give up. Or they feel that, oh, there's just too much work in the beginning, too much preparation time. But see, that is what counts. If you get the beginning right, if you start things right, if you take the correct actions, then the rest will soon fall into place. And this book, The 1 Minute Millionaire, is basically written in two sections. One section is for the left-brainers, the ones that are logical and rational and so forth. The other part is written for the right-brainers, the ones with imaginations. It's in a story format. And the story, I'm pretty much a right-brain person with a little bit of left brain. The story really inspired me because it's very relatable to almost anybody. And it's basically about a lady who is losing her kids after her husband dies. The custody goes to the parents of the deceased husband. And then there is sort of a gamble where she has to make $1 million in 90 days. Well, you're going to have to read the book to find out whether she manages to do that or not. But you can imagine that somebody wrote this book for a reason and that it is, in fact, doable. Matter of fact, we've seen it happening at Empower Network. We've had people like Vic Jesus, I hope I pronounced the name right. He made $2 million in 6 months. And we have so many millionaires in Empower Network now, and the number is rising every day. I mean, even in that story, it tells you one particular thing, and I think this is the biggest motivation to get your first 15% of action taking right. How big is your why? Why are you doing this? What do you really want to achieve? It's not about the money. What's behind the whole reason? Why do you want the money? What will the money do for you? What we are all about is to be able to help each other to gain freedom and happiness, which in this world, money is needed for that. But what if you can obtain that money by helping people to be happy, to be free, and to be financially independent, to be able to break out from this grid of society, from the grip of society. You do not want to be part of the lower middle class and live that 9 to 5 life at work, not being able to spend quality time with your family, not being able to travel the world and see places and meet new people and enjoy yourself. I know what you want. That's what I want. I want this for you as much as I want it for myself and my family. So join me in doing this. Let's make the world a better place. Do your part. Get those first 15% right, and we can go ahead and finish the other 85% together. And what greater feeling will it be when you finally realize that it was all worth it, that the why was indeed bigger than all the obstacles and all the struggles. Thank you. Have a great day and see you in the next video.